Captain Marvel's getting yet another power boost. I know this because 35 articles appeared on it, because every single time they do anything with this character, like a new power, a new weapon, a new costume, they make sure to write 35,000 articles on it. So we have one from Screen Rant, we have one from comicbook.com, and then, of course, the exclusive reveal over on Sci-Fi Wire. They have no idea what to do with this character. Instead of like trying to make the character interesting and making people actually want to read this character because she's naturally liked, they think, well, maybe if I just give her a new weapon or a new power, people will just run in. So now she's got Doctor Strange's powers. Next month, she'll be shooting webs and sticking to walls. Maybe the month after that, they'll give her a shield with a star on it. Then I'm thinking the month after that, maybe she'll get an Iron Man suit. I don't know. The limits are endless because there's so many different heroes in the Marvel Universe with different power sets. Hell, give them all to her. Just let her use everybody's power. Just get rid of everybody. Make every book Captain Marvel. It's like they don't know what they're doing at this point. It's just, well, you're going to give her Doctor Strange's powers now. I'm sure that's going to really bring in everybody. Automatically, people are going to love this character. First off, this costume sucks. All of the new designs that come out of modern Marvel are just pure trash. You can see it right here in all of its uninteresting glory. Give you a better look. One of these articles has one right here. She has a cloak. She's edgy and dark now. Don't you just want to go read this book? I want to read it. Why can't they just make this character interesting for some reason? Look at this. The X-Men Storm reveals she can kill with just one punch. That doesn't make people want to read your comics. Look at this one. Marvel reveals Eternals are gender fluid heroes. Do you think this is going to make people flock to comic book stores? No. They have no idea what they're doing. And you wonder why like artists are talking about, there's people on comic book Twitter that work in the industry talking about skipping meals. I did a video on that yesterday, in that Power Rangers video I did yesterday. They're talking about they're skipping meals. They don't know if they can have 3 meals a day. They have to skip meals multiple times a week now because they're so broke and so poor because there's so much work that's drying up. I don't know if you know what's going on at DC Comics, but they've shut their line down dramatically. There's only like 32 books that are coming out now a month. That's down significantly. And what they've been doing is just combining books, really. So you have multiple stories in a book. This means page rates are down big time. So these people aren't even getting paid as much as they used to. The page rates went down and the amount of work that's in the book that they do went down. So they're getting paid drastically at a drastically reduced rate. But hey, let's keep doubling down on this shit. Let's give Captain Marvel jillions of powers and keep her still uninteresting. That's not why people read books. But I'm sure that the fluid hero, eternal heroes are going to everyone's going to flock to the shop to read that. They have no idea what they're doing. So, because they have no idea what to do with Captain Marvel, like I said, now she's using magic. And she's got a hood, so she's really edgy, I guess. This character, man, they don't know. What are you going to do with her? They're so desperate that they're sitting in a room. It's like they have a dartboard, and it's got like different weapons and power sets on it. And they just throw darts at it every month. Well, what can we do this month? Well, surely maybe if we, have her conjure up magic, people will want to come read her. And I don't think that that's going to work. They've done this multiple times. I remember one time they gave her like every Avengers weapon. She was using like Thor's hammer, Cap's shield. She had a Iron Man glove on. It's like you think, yeah, she can use everybody's weapon now. They think that's going to make people flock to her book. I'm serious. That's a real issue that happened. It was only in a couple of issues, but it's like, do you really think this is what's going to make people want to like take interest in this stupid character? The only time she was ever popular is when she was sexy. Then you took the sex appeal away and just the character went down the toilet because you turned her from like a likable, powerful, sexy woman, feminine woman into a masculine. You literally looked like she's a man in some books. and you just made her hate everybody and angry all the time. Nobody wants to read that character. You literally took her from a character that appealed to the majority and made her appeal to nobody, except maybe a bunch of people with half their head, bunch of women with half their head shaved that don't even buy books anyway. But they'll like your tweets. Listen to this. Carol Danvers has been through a lot since the last volume of her ongoing series launched 2 years under the guidance of Kelly Thompson. She's battled villains in alternate dimensions, made some new friends, became an accuser in the Kree-Skrull Alliance, and she's been forced to hunt her Avengers teammates. She's even discovered she has a half-sister. Oh, God, that half-sister. I did a video on that. Oh, man, she's bigger than Abby from Last of Us 2. But this spring, Thompson's run on Captain Marvel will put Carol through something that will force her to confront things she's never confronted before in an effort to address a long-standing weakness. As that new story launches this April, Carol Danvers will attempt to master the mystic arts. And she'll get a whole new look to do it. No one cares. Except me. So I can make these videos. Like, that's it. So now we're going to take away a weakness that she has. Do you think that's going to make her more interesting to take away weaknesses? Oh, I'm sure that's going to make this character super popular. Can't wait to see this book rotting on shelves. I just don't get it. No wonder the comic book industry is in the toilet. They have no idea what they're doing. They haven't had any idea what they're doing in years. I think like I'm trying to think, what is the last really good Marvel comic book run that was, I can't even remember. It's been probably since early 2000s. They've had some good stuff here and there, but most of the new stuff is just kind of meh. I really do like Spider-Man Last Remains, which is going on right now. That's really good. But as far as like big events or anything, they've kind of just fallen off a cliff. Anyway. Yeah, I don't think anyone really cares about this. I just found this, whoa. I think they have no idea what they're doing here. And this is kind of the standard for them. You know, every time sales slip on her, they think they can put her in a new costume, give her a new power set, give her somebody's weapon, and they think people are going to run to the stores to pick up this book, and it's not going to happen. This character will never be likable under woke politics, and that's just a fact. They can keep trying to push it as hard as they want. It's just never going to happen. And it's funny, now even some outlets like GQ here are starting to recognize that the character sucks. Look at this. This is a list, they ranked every movie, and I'm surprised they actually put Captain Marvel at the 21 spot. Like, it's almost at the bottom here. I think it's a little too early to rank WandaVision. They put it at 22 as 2 episodes. That show's going to have a good payoff. I actually have faith that's going to be a really good show. This show would actually do better as a binge model instead of spacing it out every week, but it is what it is. Look at this, Captain Marvel 2019. With a bit of distance, we must face the fact that Brie Larson's introduction to the Marvel Cinematic Universe was a dud. Time will not be kind to it. The plot was so convoluted and deeply uninteresting that very few people who have seen the movie could actually recite it to you. Something about shape-shifting aliens at war with each other, and the central character was so lifeless that she couldn't be saved even by an actor of Larson's talent. Yeah, okay. It was particularly unfortunate because there were so many misogynist trolls that wanted it to fail, which it did not. It pulled in more than $1 billion at the office. In spite of all it was, we have great hopes for the next one. I always like to point out that it made $1 billion because it was made to be seen as something essential to see in between the 2 Avengers movies. I really wish we could have put that movie and make it stand on its own legs and just see how well that movie would do. I don't think it would have done nearly as well, and the next one's going to prove that. Anyway, that's it. Captain Marvel getting all the powers in the world. Let's give her Wolverine's claws next. I think that would be great. Hell, let's give her an adamantium skeleton the whole 9 yards. And then also make sure to give her web shooters next time, Marvel. Anyway, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, if you would, please like and share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out.